this on a charger real quick. They said it was smoke. Okay, let it be smoke. Oh, I gotta lower this. I got my other one on here. I think that's the same. I don't need this one. That's cool because I got them in my email. Oh. I got this picture from David's live. I don't know why he had my shit up there. Oh. I think it's just funny how they don't address the people that come after them. Port City smashed them with this whole currency information. And you screenshot my live and put it on your background. Why didn't you screenshot Port City's YouTube when he was debunking your claim on the currency? You said you had no beef or no issue with me. So now it seems like you want beef or an issue. Okay, so bro, come on with it. Y'all do the strangest stuff. I already know. This is what happens. When I was showing the money, when I showed the money, he came over here, right? And said he couldn't go live because he was banned on both accounts. Later on that night, when I wasn't on TikTok live, he was live on somebody else's account or he started his own. So I don't get it, bro. But if you want to get to the money, we can get to the currency money. This is what they did. They went and read something and they thought, oh, I got you moment. Come on with it. I live for the smoke. I got you moment. That's the only time I hear. The only time I hear from them. The only time I hear from these people is when they think, aha, I got you moment. Other than that, they don't want the smoke. So you put this up on your backdrop, on your green screen, like you want to smoke. Bro, don't do that. Don't do that, David, because when you came over here both times, the first time you came over here, you was outside walking and was upset because I called you over here. And I asked you to address the money. And you said, oh, no, I still think that we were sharecroppers. Okay, so show it on the money then. Show it on the money. Because this right here, what I'm showing y'all, that's out of my book. I got the book. I got the big book. Let me show y'all one more time. Well, y'all ain't going to be able to see it anyway because I got this up. I got the big book. The big book is Confederate money. The little book is the 7th edition of the Confederate States paper money. And that picture that I'm showing y'all right there is in this book like 5 to 6 times. And it's telling you, these Negroes were slaves picking cotton. Let me see if I can find the page. I'm gonna make sure I'm finding the one where it's talking about the money. So hold on, give me a sec. Because they got it on multiple pages. No, I ain't got that much time because my wife about to come home. So she gonna save him because she about to be on her way home. I just hate when people lie. Let me go back to the beginning of the book. I'm looking for the 50. It's just telling me who it's printed by. I don't care about who it's printed by. I wanted it to get into what it actually was. It's okay though, because I'm going to go to my other book. What you say? I don't know. Y'all would have to ask Port on that. Yeah, y'all would have to ask Port on that. But since I'm already on my whatchamacallit, I just see the color of money. I don't want the color of the money. I want to go to the actual site. And since my laptop updated, it kind of took everything off. It's okay because I know where it's at. It's in the 20, I think the 26. So hold on. It's crazy to me, y'all. It's real crazy. One minute he say, I'm gonna pull the rug from under them. Then the next minute you don't want smoke. You just got a problem with Mo. And Port City been calling you out this entire time. Port been calling him out. Oh, I don't. And then Rob found out. Rob found out his name. You didn't want smoke with him. And this is the strangest stuff. Y'all watch my lives instead of coming up here to address the information that I'm showing. Instead of addressing the information I'm showing at that time, you're gonna wait. You're gonna go and wait and then put me up. Okay, bro. I ain't put you up. I could put you up. I invited you over to come talk about the money because I was reading that they were slaves that they put on this money. This is a picture of a slave. They're not sharecropping. And it says engraved by the National Banknote. Matter of fact, I got the company. I think this is in Alabama. He ain't got the book. Hold on. I'll get this off of there. I don't even want to deal with that no more. Just know. See? He ain't got the book. He don't have the book. That picture that he screenshotted that was on my book, it's in this book. But I'm looking for something right now. This shit is strange. Wow. I wanted to talk to him about the money. He didn't want to talk about the money. He didn't want to talk about the money. He just, both my accounts. He was like, my account's banned. I can't go live. Then somebody was like, bro, you got 2 accounts. They're both banned. I can't go live. And later on that day, he was live. That's why these people be so fake. Simple Jacks. Oh, did I pass? I gotta go up some more. He believe Egypt is in America. He believe all that stuff is over here in America's the old world. But why is it that don't none of them take up the debate? None of them take up the debate. Y'all want to say Egypt and Israel and all that stuff is over here in America? Then take the debate. In order for you to push the biblical locations is in the new world, because the new world is really the old world, you got to show me the locations dating back to BC time. That's where I will smash any of them. From the top head, from the top people, their organization to the littlest person. They cannot do it. We have no maps. No ancient map here in the Americas that's going to date back to no BC time. And then forget just the geographical locations. If you're going to try to say that the geographical locations that are in the Bible is matching and aligning perfectly with the Americas, now you got to bring me the people. We going Old Testament, not that New Testament stuff. We got to go Old Testament. We got to do that. So now we got to look at the key players in the game.
Salute, salute, salute.
That's
Hello.
all I want to know. Can y'all do that? Can y'all bring me the key players in the game? I don't think you can.
Salute, bro.
What up?
Hello.
Okay, did anybody call in, Carmel?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, bro. I ain't coming here to disprove, what you're saying. I'm from Africa. I live in the States, and I study, ancient Egypt. Um, and I also heard about Egypt being in America. I heard about the Garden of Eden being in America too. So yeah, so when we make a claim, we need to have proof, sources, documentation to back it up, you know. And first of all, Egypt was a name given by a Greek pharaoh, Ptolemy. He made himself a pharaoh. There's no hieroglyphs, right? There's no hieroglyphic, showing Egypt in none of the wall, in ancient Egypt. There's no hieroglyphic for Egypt. There's no hieroglyphic for Pharaoh. First off, because they're trying to, to kind of like steal the story of black people in Africa, right? By whitening all the walls, all the painting, and things like that. The graffitis, they try to make it white. Um, so it is true that there have been some type of influences of ancient Egypt in the America, because the Egyptian belief system on Osiris, Isis, Horus, where it was worldwide spread, right? It reached Asia, it reached the Americas, and there are also some, some hieroglyphics found in some cave. I think it was in Arizona, and and in some part of the U.S. That doesn't mean that ancient Egypt was in America, right? So, for example, it's not because we found a Jesus statue or a Jesus cross somewhere in Africa, that doesn't mean that, well, the Vatican is in Africa or the Vatican is in America because we found some Christian stuff there, right? So that's the point I wanted to make. It's not because we named a place in America with an Egyptian name, that doesn't mean that Egypt is in America, because we gave an ancient Egypt name to a city or to a street or to a river, right, or to a building. That doesn't mean that ancient Egypt is in America. So, based on my research, based from my perspectives, I don't think they have enough evidence, enough sources to make that claim. Right? That's all I wanted to say, bro.
They can make the claim all they want. They gotta prove that shit.
I can hear you well. It looks like you're away from your mic or your sound.
Yeah, I'm looking for this email. Because when my computer updates, all my tabs that I got up there, they just go away. So now I gotta find it again. Is this it? That's one. That ain't the one I want though. But I can use that to put shit in. I love it. We ain't even gotta do the TikTok. Let's go to the YouTube. Because on the YouTube, I can pull all this up. All right, I already got this one open. I can pull all this information up on the YouTube so I can show y'all. Rather just putting it on a TikTok. And we can go through all his claims. He can go through my claim, and we can see who's right. The $100 note right here. I want y'all to look. It says authentic Civil War Confederate money, $100 slave note, certified by the Gettysburg Museum of Historical Authentic Civil War Confederate money. So we're gonna go down.
Wow. So why is that
Come
dude
on,
not
bro. You gotta let
showing?
me talk. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There ain't nobody interrupting me. I'm just talking. Authentic Civil War Confederate money, $100 slave note. $100 slave note certified by the Gettysburg Museum of History, authentic Civil War Confederate money, used during the Civil War, circulated but excellent. See photo. The $100 slave note is one of the more desirable notes. Generally, the higher the denomination, the less were made, making the $100 note more rare. It features slaves working in the fields dated 1862. Nigga, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. This is what I be talking about. You tried to screenshot my stuff and didn't even know what you were talking about. Y'all get all this information. Before y'all get the information, y'all don't want to smoke. Then y'all think y'all find out some information and then y'all want to smoke. But y'all don't go to the YouTube or the TikTok. Y'all just stay in your own realm and talk trash. I don't do that. When I call y'all, when I talk about y'all, I call y'all names. I'm not even talking about y'all. This is for education. So people can see that I'm not lying about nothing that I'm talking about. And this is just one website. I got a plethora of websites dealing with just, let me go back up so y'all can see it. I got a plethora of websites dealing with that right there. Because they keep trying to say it's what? I'm now, look, y'all saw my screen. Y'all see my screen. Y'all see the two black people. So now I'm going to put his screenshot that he's talking about over on his slide when he put my stuff up. If it get to it. Come on, this phone is wigging. Stop playing. Put it up on the screen. You see it? That's the same image. That's the same image. But this time it's on the $100. No, it's the same image. Now, let me go and see if I can find it. Hold on. Because I want to find it on the $50. Because this one's on the $50. So now I'm going to see if I can find it on the $50 one. Hold on. I got to get out of that. So I'm gonna pull it up. Here it go. This is exactly the website I wanted. Okay, now I gotta send it to my email because when my computer updates, I lose all my tabs. So I want to go. Damn, do I got it? Yep, there it go. And this is coming from the Rosenberg Library Museum. No, I don't want that one. I want the one with the 50 on it. Where'd it go? I just had it. I just had the damn thing. This is just, yeah, this is the live auctions. I don't want it on the live auctions. Hold on. Because I want to find it on the 50. Because this one's just yeah, that's the one on the 50. The one I got is the $100. Because they reissue it on different type of money. So the $50, let me go to my book. Because I got this image straight from out my book. So if it's on the $50, then hold on. Let me go find it. That one, okay, so this $50 one is, I think this, it says Alabama, which the Confederate capital until after Virginia succeeded. The capital was moved to Richmond. This move was made because of desire. Okay, but so I'm guessing they put it on the 50. They don't tell me why they moved it from the 100 to the 50 though. So I'm gonna just put in 50. Hold on, we're gonna look that up. Confederate $50. I gotta go to the image. I gotta make sure this is the 50 and not the 100. Oh, I can't get the nigga off the screen. I don't want the wiki, but I can use wiki. I think I'm gonna have to do that anyway because I don't see it on the 50 out my book. Let me go to the Gettysburg. Hold on, y'all. Because this one was printed in 1861. Every time I go live, somebody wants to hit me up on Facebook. Stop. All right, Confederate slave note. Let me see if it's on this. That's the same dude. I don't want the one with the dude talking. Cause that thing don't. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see if this is it. Yup. So let me go ahead and share that to my email, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen as soon as it goes, so y'all won't think that I'm. Now remember this screenshot. You say you can't see the. Okay, I'm about to change it. I'm just letting y'all know this screenshot was from David's live when I did my live like a week ago, dealing with my book when it first came in, right? So I don't even want that on the screen right now. But remember that pic right there. It told y'all what those is. That's a Greek goddess right there. And those are two slaves working in the field picking cotton. Now remember, he showed the $50 note. This is the $100 note. So we're going to get to the $50 note as soon as it sends to my email. And y'all going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So I got to wait. Give it about 2 minutes. I said Greek goddess. These people be making up stuff. And this is why they don't want to do the debate. They don't want to take we want to break up the currency debate, but Egypt and America, do it. You think that the biblical locations is in America? Let's do it. Do it then. Y'all don't want to do it. Y'all just want to play on TikTok. That's all it is. They want to play on TikTok. Because when it's time to step up, to give big push to smoke, or push my shit in, they can't do it. I'm sorry. Sorry. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. I'm not giving the people lies. Man, this is taking all day. Just send to my email. It don't take this long. I gotta go back into it. Hold on. I gotta send it like twice and shit. It should have popped up. Finally. Let me see if this is the one I want. With a 50 on it. Is this the 50? Is it a 50? Uh-oh, it's a 50. Y'all can't see it, so let me see if I can blow it up. It says, American banknote today features mighty presidents of your grand buildings of the nation's capitals and eagles. In 1861, the banknote imagery of choice included brand new railroads, Greek goddesses, and what's that? Y'all can't see it. Hold on. Let me go down. You see it? Greek goddesses and what? Who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Stop playing with me. So now I'm going to go down. I'm going to see if it pop up. When Deep South states succeeded to form the Confederacy in early 1861, they started issuing their own currency. The first series of Confederate state dollars was introduced in April 1861 on the eve of the Civil War. Each bill was stamped with a mishmash of imagery intended to inspire, but none more striking so than the $50 and later, like I said, the $100 note. The 50 is kind of hard to find, but you can find that $100 note. I just showed y'all the 50. It's in my book. The $50 and the $100 note is in my book. It's the same image. Let me go up. Let me go back up so y'all can see what I'm talking about for the people that just got into the chat. The $50 note, as you can see right here, it just has the slaves picking cotton. But when you go to the $100 note, let me go down, which comes in later, it's going to have the Greek goddess right here in the right bottom corner. Oh, but people want it. They wanted smoke. You want smoke with smoke? You want the smoke with smoke. I don't understand this. Y'all want smoke with smoke, but you go have a live secretly and put my screenshot of my live on there when I was dealing with the money, but you won't come to the YouTube, or will you come in my TikTok?
I think he said about the
What do
money.
you think he said? He woulda, shoulda, woulda, shouldn't mention my name. He shouldn't have screenshotted my shit, because I can screenshot his shit where he sitting in his grandmama's house or his mama's house, and he got the Last Supper, which ain't nothing but Europeans, on the top of the fucking wall. If he wants to smoke, tell him to bring the smoke. I'm not dealing with no YouTube video, none of that. We can go documentation for documentation, article for article. If he think that these people, these black people on these notes that are from the Confederacy are royalty and sharecroppers, then he got to go to the website where these images come from and show us that in the writing. You can't just say it and then go to the definition of what a sharecropper is and say, see, look, that's what they're doing. No. Because went to the website, I pulled up where this image comes from, right? And I read what it said. It said that these were slaves. It didn't say there was sharecropping. It didn't say there was people of royalty. If you want to prove that the Bible, the Old Testament, is dealing with the ancient America is really the old world, then you got to bring me some shit saying that it's from BC time. If you can find biblical locations here in America in BC time, hey, he might got a case. He might just have a case. But remember, when you're dealing with biblical locations, you're interacting with people. You got kings in the Bible that are going against who? The Jews, right? Who do you got in the Old Testament? You got David's in the Old Testament, right? You got, what's his name? What's the dude with the long hair? Samson. Samson, he's in the Old Testament, right? He's interacting with people. So the people he's interacting with, you have to show me them over here. The Assyrian king's list was found over there in Assyria, right? So now you got to show me that Assyrian king's list here in America, around the area that y'all saying the Assyrians, the Persian Empire, the Achaemenid Empire, whatever you want to call it, was over here. You have to show me that in BC time, because they got it online where you can go look and they tell you exactly where they found it in the Near East, and it's dealing with BC time. If he cannot do that, he just calling wolf. I don't need to do that. I don't need to put an image. I don't need to do this right here, right? I'm about to show you. I don't need to do, look, you see that? I don't need to do this. I'm like, see, look, that dude to the left, he really wasn't a slave. He was a sharecropper. No, because I'm going to take you where I got this image from on a website, and I'm going to read verbatim what this says. They don't do that. They're doing what I'm doing now. They're going to put an image up. See, look, image. This person right, he's not a slave. He's a sharecropper. I'm not doing that shit. What did I do? What did Big Push do? Big Push went to the website where their money's coming from, and it's telling you this is a Confederate bank note from the South, 1861. It was issued to the $50 bill, and these are slaves. Then it was later reused. This image was reused for the $100 bill. And then when it was used for the $100 bill, let me show you. Boom, boom, boom. You see that Greek goddess right there? Uh-oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? Like I said, David don't want smoke with me. He just wants to talk. He wants his audience to believe the stuff that he's saying, trying to debunk me. If you want to debunk me, set up the debate. And I'm going to push his shit in because I'm Big Push.
What's up, family? What's going on, y'all?
I don't care who created the website. He's using the image. He used the image. So if you use the image from the website, that means you are going to sit there and say that I'm going to use the image, but I'm not going to use what it says about the image. No, I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. When anybody want to come against Big Push, if anybody wants to debate Big Push, it's just like going to court. You got to prove your case in court to win your case. You got to bring the evidence. I'm not playing, I'm not guilty because I said I'm not guilty. Nope. If you're going to use that image, then you got to go to the website where that image came from and let us see what it says about that image. You can't just grab an image and say, look, this is what it is because I said it. Big Push don't do that. I'm sorry. Big Push don't do that. So if you want to take down one of the tops, you got to play by the top's game. David is not the top. He's never been the top. He's one of their flunkies. Like I said, I wasn't even messing with David. I wasn't messing with David. David was doing his thing. I was doing my thing. I showed people the real. I showed people the real about this money. I got 2 books on it. Matter of fact, let me take that back. Because the thick one came in. The problems of slavery. And it talks about the money. It talks about the breeding farms in the book. Oh, but y'all ain't ready for that. Like I said, I don't play these games. I don't need people to believe the stuff I said because it came out of my mouth. I'll show you verbatim. Those 3 images, because it's 3. I don't know if y'all can see it. You got one dude right here. That's like they head and neck, but he behind him a little. Then you got the other dude. And it was issued on the $50 bill first. Then it got reused for the $100 note. As a matter of fact, they might be different states. Because one was Alabama, Virginia, and I think Mississippi. Or West Virginia. It was one of them. Now, I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying David don't give people some good information. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he shouldn't come against Big Push. Tell him stay in his lane. I wasn't messing with that boy. Poor was messing with that boy. Mo was messing with that boy. What?
So thanks for having me on, broski.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here though. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm working hard for us in the family, man. I'm getting it together, man.
All right.
All right, I'm gone.
When did you graduate?
I already graduated.
Oops. All right.
It's all over my page.
You graduated 5/19, right?
No, I think 5/16.
Yeah, okay, 5/6, one of them. I was gonna say that next.
Yo, but thank y'all for having me though. I'm gonna join in later. I got some info I want to share with you, Sue.
Am I going to mention that our Confederate flag is our people's? I don't even know Chickamauga Indian flag. That ain't my flag. Now, y'all can claim that flag all y'all want. I don't care about that. I don't care about that flag right now. I don't want to talk about that flag. I'm talking about this man put a screenshot of my live up there like he want to smoke. If he don't want smoke, then tell him to stand down. Y'all know how I am. This is the reason why they block me, because I push their shit in. You won't.
But why are you wanting to put bullshit in? That doesn't seem very nice.
Say that again.
So why are you wanting to push people's shit in? Why not
why
do a build?
Why would I not want to?
Why not try to do a build?
I'm not building with people that's building the cult, Kenya. That's out. If he went, listen, for all the people listening, right? For the 58 people in the chat, if he went to any of these websites and he read what it said, and then you come back and you tell your people that it's not what it says it is, then you're building a following based on non-facts, based off something that's not historically accurate, because you want this image to fit a narrative of the agenda that you're pushing. So why am I going to build with him? We have nothing to build on. Anybody that sit there and say, well, we know that human civilization started in America because Africa didn't have corn. What the fuck does that even mean? The corn we eat today ain't even healthy. It fucks your fucking intestines up. He don't know that because he didn't study the history of corn. Oh, he didn't know that, huh?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this man? This is one of the things, like, I don't understand about this whole movement, right? People call them out. Listen, earthspeaks, you can come up here and I can push your shit in too, because you speak the same shit they speak. You can't prove none of the shit you say because you get your shit from that Camaro dude off YouTube. It's a fact. If you want to play with the Confederate money, we can play with the Confederate money and Big Smoke will push your shit in. You want to play with Egypt in America? Okay, now show me Egypt being America and BC Top speaks. Can you do that, or you just going to run your mouth? Because that's all y'all have no map. Listen, for the 66 people in here, there is no map
of America in BC time.
What
So
is
how is this the old world? How
what
is Egypt and America when they got a king list going all the way back to BC time, and we ain't found the Egyptian king list over here in America?
but so let's say a question though. So what is BC? Like what time is that? Because if you look up the etymology of BC, it means before Christianity. So BC could be any time depending on what Christianity believed in.
Christianity can't be any time if it's standing before Christianity. When did Christianity come into existence,
It,
Kenya?
it,
Yeah,
it
BC is
depends on
before Christ. Before Christ is BC.
Kenya,
excuse
come
me.
on, don't run around it. Kenya, don't run around it. When did Christianity come into existence, Kenya?
Christianity before and the BCE is before the Christian era. Um, it depends on whenever it came to that landmass.
Kenya, stop. Kenya, stop. We've been
No,
slaying
because I think
people.
it's
We've
awfully
been slaying
weird.
people on
I
religion
think
for the
it's
longest.
awfully weird. I think it's awfully weird that the time of Tutmosis and the end of the 18th dynasty falls right in line with the end of like colonization. Like they say that European colonization was between 1492 and 1550, and that falls in the exact time except for it's BC. I think that's
Say that
weird.
again. The what?
And
And
then when you go look up the
actually, BC
etymology of
means
words
before
too,
the Common Era. BCE means before the Common Era. And
Go look at the etymology of the word, and it says BCE means before Christian era. Or, and it is also weird if you start looking at etymology of words. A lot of words like Egyptian came about in 50. A lot of words came about in 1550.
why are we even arguing when we have more pyramids here than the rest of the world combined? I don't get it.
It doesn't matter who's first. It just matters
What's the
to get
argument
people
though
safe.
when we have more pyramids, we have 10 times the amount of pyramids than Africa does. But we have more pyramids than the rest of the world combined. Combined.
That's not true.
Combined.
That's
That
not
is a
true. What
fact.
is your
That is
source?
a
What is your
fact.
source?
He's
What
the
is your
source,
source?
That is
bro.
a fact.
He's the source. Everything
When
he
do
about
you
to
want
say,
to debate?
everything he
When do
about
you
to
want
say
to
when
debate?
it comes out of
Do
his
you
mouth,
see Sutton's
he's the source.
hairline?
He's not
Do you
gonna be
see
able to
Sutton's
pull. Look,
hairline?
watch this.
It's pushed
Watch
back
this,
like
y'all.
that because of me. It's pushed back like that because of me. I pushed that hairline back like that.
Yeah, I don't care about that, bro. You on the big screen,
I
show your
pushed that
information.
hairline back. You want me to
Yeah,
pull that receipt
okay, show
up?
your hairline, please. And then after you show your hairline, get to the information, put it on the screen. You on the
My
Summer Jam
joint is
screen.
acting right.
You
Your
on the
joint is
Summer
acting
Jam screen.
weird.
Come on, bro. You just want to talk trash about my hairline. I don't
Acting
care.
weird,
Yeah,
dog.
my hairline's
Your
whack.
joint, your joint acting
The
weird.
dude with the whack hairline about to
What
push
you
the
want
shit
to
in. Now
see, man? You want to see
put
that
your
receipt?
information on the
You
screen,
want that
bro.
receipt? I'm gonna give you that
Put
receipt.
your information on the screen. You just want to talk. You made a claim. Now put it on the screen.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen. If you quit crying,
I'll put mine on the screen too.
Doo-doo, doo-doo.
if you quit crying, I'll put it right up there. There are thousands of pyramids around the world, including more than 100 in Egypt, double that in Sudan, and dozens in the Middle East and in China. But the
That's
Americas have more pyramids than the rest of the
Okay,
world
that's
wait.
not a
Hold on,
combined. And
source.
wait.
I'll
No,
get
no,
out
no,
the
no,
way
no.
and you can screenshot that document.
Don't say anything. Now, is you said the Americas, right? So now you have to break down. You got what? North and South, right? So can you please break down which part has more? Does North America have more, or does South America have more? Because y'all keep playing this game like they the same fucking people.
So
We
let
got
me break it
Canada.
down. You asked the question.
Wait,
You asked the
wait, bro.
question. You want to
You
let
got
me answer?
Canada. You got Canada, North America, and South America. Which one of them has more? Because they all not the
Okay,
same
so
people.
you're gonna ask the question, and you want me to answer it, or you want to keep talking?
Answer it.
Because
It don't take
because
5 minutes.
I ain't going to need to take 5 minutes on you. We are the only lands that exist in both sides of the hemisphere.
Nigga, that ain't
We are
answering
the
you. You just
only land.
talking.
Let me finish my answer. Let me finish my answer. We are the only lands that exist in both sides of the hemisphere. That means when North America would freeze like 2.5 million years ago, we walked down to South America and vice versa. We're the only lands set up for indefinite life
So you can't
on
answer it
the
then.
planet.
You can't answer it because
I
that's not
just,
what the
I
fuck
just
I asked
answered
you.
it.
I asked you.
Now you mad.
I
Now you
asked
mad.
you. I asked you what landmass Canada, North America, or South America has the more pyramids, and you said, and the landmass is up here. And I didn't ask you that, bro. Stick to the question that I asked you.
May I say,
Okay, let me
yo,
ask you a
Does North
question. Okay,
America
let me
have
ask you
more
a
pyramids
question.
than South
Let me ask
America?
you a
Does
question.
Canada have more pyramids than South America? That's what I asked you. Which one
Listen,
of those three land masses has the most pyramids? Because you keep doing this like they all the same people. The people that was up
it
top in
is the
Canada
same
and the
people.
people
It is the
in North
same
America
people.
and the
It
people in
is the
South
same
America
people.
are not the
It's
same
the same
people.
people.
So I'm asking you
Yes,
this
it
for a
is.
reason.
I
They the
just broke
same
it
people?
down how we used to
You
walk up
didn't
and
break
down the
nothing down.
land.
You just said, "Oh, we got all these three land masses."
We
No,
walked up and
they
down
all
the
are
land.
not
I
the same.
just broke
So
that
you telling
down. When
me?
it got cold up front, we went down to the bottom.
My God.
That's a fact.
bro, can you
So
give
you
the
just
source
said
of the book where you
you
got
can't
that
answer the
screenshot?
information. I
Oh, you
got it,
want
bro.
that? You want that source too? I have that source too. You want that
No,
too?
give the name of the
Is that
author
what you're
because you
asking me?
just screenshot
Don't worry.
something. Give the name of
I
the
am a
book.
walking receipt. I am a walking receipt. Now, let me ask you a question there, big fella.
Can you give the name of that book?
Let me ask
Give the
you a
name of the
question
book,
real quick,
please.
big fella. Hold on. Can you hold on? Can I ask you a question? You asked me
Okay,
plenty questions. Can
I'm
I ask
waiting
you a
for the name of
question
that
now?
book.
Can I ask you a question now? Now,
Hold on,
there's a
hold on, Earth.
oh my
Hold
God,
on.
I can't
Look,
even get a sentence loose with this
y'all
dude.
cannot block Indian business. Unblock him.
Yo, bring whoever you want, man. Just don't bring nobody you want back.
Indian
Bro, you're
business.
not even
That's
ready for me because you ain't even showed the. You just put a screensaver on the screen. What
Hold on,
website did you get
hold
this
on,
image from? Let me.
I gotta ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. So look, there's certain things that you need for life, right? There's certain things that you need for life and to be like a mother of life, right? And there's certain things that carry that you certain elements that you need to support that life. One of those things is sulfur. You know what sulfur is? Go look right now, and you're gonna find out that Africa barely got no sulfur on it. None. None. So how, if you don't got no sulfur
Damn, you
on
just
you?
talking again. Put that shit on the screen.
Now look, I don't gotta put nothing on the screen. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you. I know the information. I can
I
just straight
asked
up
you a
spit it.
question. You didn't even answer my
You
shit. You just start talking about some shit that
you
wasn't even
see
relevant to
the
the
information
conversation, bro.
on your head, it skates for a little bit, it skates onto the
Just
joint,
like
and
your
when it's
fucking
getting that
teeth.
down slope, it goes,
Uh-huh.
it comes
Just
in too hot.
like your
It's
beady
coming in
eyes
too
too,
hot.
huh?
So
And that
sometimes
go
that
hair
thing
you got
roll
on your
right off
chin.
your head, man.
That's
That thing
that
roll right off
European
your
coming
dome.
through your jeans with that go hair on your chin and them beady ass eyes. I see why you need them glasses.
Yo, I just Googled. Africa does have sulfur. I just Googled
Yes,
it.
it
I
does.
just
It
Googled
The
it.
does.
smallest amount of
No, it
they
does.
have
It
the
has
smallest
sulfur.
amount of sulfur on the planet.
I just Googled it. You gonna
They
contest
have the
No,
Google?
smallest, and yeah,
bro,
keep on googling and
Come on,
googling,
man.
baby. They got the smallest amount on the planet.
Oh God. What's wrong?
You said Africa has zero sulfur. I'm from
No, that's
Africa.
not what he
I
said.
Africa does
I
have
said they
sulfur.
That's
got
not what
I
he
said they
said.
got barely no
Yeah, he said that's
sulfur.
what he said.
They got the least amount of sulfur on the planet. So how are you the mother? Answer please. Answer please. And you got the least fertile lands on the planet also.
Okay, which
Answer
one of us
answer please.
are you talking to him or you talking to me?
I'm talking to the whole panel. I'm talking to everybody trying to come up and
So you talking about
So,
modern day fertile
Tim,
land?
I'll expose all y'all.
Okay, so let's deal with it. Let's deal with it. So the land in Africa right now is not as fertile as it used to be because the land is drying up because it's cold as shit.
Really? So
And
when's
you know
used to
this.
be? When's used to be?
When the Sahara Desert and Mega Chad were fertile.
When?
What do you mean
Because you're
when?
just saying this. Where's your sources?
Oh, now
Show,
I gotta show the sources.
show,
You want me? Hold on, wait, stop. You want me to show you a
show.
source of some shit you just asked me like I got the shit in my phone. I've been asking you for sources this whole fucking
Nah,
time,
stop.
and
I've
you
been
ain't
and I'm
pulled up
dropping
one
them.
source. You
I
pulled
am
up
the
a
receipt. I
screenshot.
am the receipt. You know I am a
No, bro, I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I am the
I'm a
source shit here.
you a bot. Those two words rhyme, but we certainly
Oh,
ain't the same.
stop the cap. You and I both know when you come over here, when you playing with me, you got to prove your case in court. You can't just say, Judge, guess what? I didn't commit this crime because I said so, because I'm the source. That don't work in court, and it don't work over here on my channel, bro.
I'm helping you channel out.
No,
I
you're
just gave
not.
it resuscitation mouth to mouth. Because your thing, you
Uh,
was over here, it was over here flapping. It was over here flapping on the
it really
ground. And I
wasn't,
said, you know
bro.
what?
Now, the people,
Let
the
me help
people
him
follow
out.
you because you a cult
Come over
leader, bro.
here,
I don't care
slap him
about
around a
followers.
little bit. And
I'm
when I
about
want to get
giving
wrecked,
real
I come over
information,
here,
bro. You all cap.
slap you with a couple receipts, and then step off.
That you ain't show one receipt. You
I'm
showed a
the sheriff in
screenshot
these here
that you
parts,
got off your
and you
phone.
know that.
That's not a receipt. It ain't my fault. When you went through fucking ninth to 12th grade, you didn't know what a receipt was because you wasn't getting education in school. That's not a receipt.
So
That's a
let's be clear.
screenshot.
Education is not synonymous with
So
intelligence.
what's a
Let's get that
primary
out the
source?
way real quick.
What's a primary source? Earth speaks. Do you know what
Primary
that is?
source, man, that was
You don't have a
a
primary, bro. You just showed me a screenshot from your fucking
Look, your
phone.
homeboy, we got him dropped out. He's done. Fried.
Bro,
Royal
I don't even
Rumble, and
know
I
who that
just
man
smacked
is.
him over the ropes. Now you're looking at me like, what? Hold up. And I'm looking at you like
You
a
done?
snack. I'm
You
gonna
done?
get you out of
You
here and
done?
go to another
You
live
done?
stream.
You done? You done? Whenever you ready, we can go off this TikTok and we can go to the YouTube and you got to show your primary sources because you don't have none. You just like to talk and show screenshots that you got off your phone.
Screenshots that I got off my phone. This is the
Okay, so
fact,
what website
man.
did
This is a
well,
fact
bro,
anywhere you
stop
go around the
talking.
world, my
What
man.
website did you get this
So
from
look,
that's
let
on
me
your
okay,
back
so
screen?
hold on, let me. So look, let's be clear. Because
Oh,
everybody wanna act
you
like this.
got to do more talking, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. I asked you a question. What website did you go to get this information that's on your back screen right now?
Bro,
Because this is a screenshot from your phone.
that's a simple Google search. Simple Google
Oh,
search. If you ask,
it's a simple Google
if you,
search. Got it. So
if
you
all
don't
you have to
know.
do, is ask your phone who has the most pyramids, and this will come up.
That's
That's
not
it.
okay. That wasn't the original question of what I asked you.
Nothing.
I asked you, does Canada,
Yeah, I'm
North
so
America, or
scared,
South
man. You
America
know what?
have more pyramids?
Jericho,
Which
I am
one of
so
them
shook,
land
man.
masses has
Holy
more pyramids?
crap, I
That's
am
what I
shook.
asked you, and you
I
never answered the
am
question.
shook. I am
And
shook,
again, you're not even
baby.
listening to what I'm saying. You're just talking.
You never have anything good to say.
Then why you bring your ass over here?
Because, man, I feel like
You
it.
can't answer my question. So I'm going to reiterate
This is
it one
my
more
time.
time.
This
What
is my
land,
time.
Canada, North America, or South America has more pyramids? Do you have an answer for me?
There is no answer because
No?
we don't
Okay, so
know
I'm done
how.
talking
We
to
don't
you then.
know. We don't know. That's a dumb question. That's a stupid question. That's a dumb question from not that bright of a person. So
Uh-huh.
I expected that question actually.
I'm done talking to you. You say the strangest shit. You can't answer my question. That's a dumb question from a stranger. No, bro, you don't know it. That's why you was trying to beat around the bush because you didn't know the answer. Anyways, back to the money. As y'all can clearly see, and don't say that those are sharecroppers or black people of royalty. They're slaves. You see it? Slaves. And since he screenshotted my live and put me on his big screen with the $50 note on it, I'm going to take you to the original $50 note where you got the same three people because this was the original one. Then it got moved over to the $100 banknote from the Confederate money. So now we're going to go back down, and you see that? The banknote, 1868, the banknote imagery of choice included brand new railroad Greek goddess in slavery. And now we're going to go down. You see that? When Deep South states seceded from the Confederacy in 1861, they started issuing their own currency. The first series of Confederate state dollars was introduced in April 1861 on the eve of the Civil War. Each bill was stamped with a mishmash of imagery intended to inspire, but none more strikingly so than the $50 and later $100 note, which depicted, among other vignettes, a trio of slaves working in a cotton field. I'm done with the shit. I'm done with the shit. So anytime David or Kwame wants to smoke, he can come to the TikTok or he come to the YouTube, and Big Smoke will push his shit in. I mean, Big Push. Big Push will push his shit in. Mo called him out. He didn't want none with Mo. Pork called him out. He didn't want none with Pork. I ain't called this man out, but you put my stuff on you, so that means you want smoke. But he ain't show up yet. He don't show up. This is what I'm saying. Everybody that I call out don't want the smoke. Y'all sit there and hide in your TikToks, and y'all don't come to the YouTube. This is strange to me. Go read a damn book. Go read the website. If you're going to pull an image, then read the website where you're pulling the image from. I'm not going to pull an image, put it on the screen, and then go to the definition of sharecropping and say, see, look, these are sharecroppers. I'm not doing that shit. I asked earthspeaks a question, and he couldn't answer it. He talked all down there. Look, I asked him which landmass, Canada, North America, or South America, had the most pyramids. He didn't know, but later on today, you know what he's going to do? He's going to go Google it, and then he's going to go live tomorrow or the day after that. And look, this landmass right here has more pyramids than this landmass, because he didn't know the shit.
Canada and North America are the same.
Kenny, you know what I mean. The United States. This is too funny.
How was your day?
It was cool until I was scrolling on TikTok and David had my screenshot on his TikTok page like he wanted smoke. Big Push.
No, that's not.
He came over here and said, Port City, Suiton, I don't have a problem with you brothers. Y'all good brothers. And then he talked a whole bunch of trash to Mo, but you put my screenshot on your TikTok page. I don't get this shit.
I don't see none of this stuff. I heard I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, where do I be at? I heard like
He
Brown
live right
going
now.
with somebody and
Indian business. He did say that on my live. He came over here and told us.
Yeah, but
He told us he didn't have a problem with me or Port. He wanted Mo. He said when he see Mo on the street, it's up. That's what he said. And whenever y'all talk to Mo will confirm it. He said it. Why are you speaking for David, bro? I don't understand it. Why are you speaking for David?
That's not Papa.
Then who is it?
I don't know. That's one of my spare accounts, so somebody's using it that knows the code.
Well, y'all can go ahead and block him. I thought that was Pop. If it ain't Pop, I don't even want him in my life. David didn't say that. David did say that, and we got it recorded. It's okay. I'm David's representative, and he didn't say that. Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit, bro. Like I said, though, none of the dudes that's part of this cult movement want to come to the YouTube or come to the TikTok and have these conversations. They always send the females. I
Oh,
don't
the
care
one.
what Penn said. Whatever you and Penn got, yeah, between y'all. I'm not getting in that. Penn can say whatever she wants. I don't care. I'm not gonna bring females up here so they can start arguing with me and start disrespecting me. And then when they start calling me out my name, and I call them back out of their name, now I'm the bad guy. I'm not doing that. I let females up here and they blatantly start cussing me out and say shit to me that my own wife wouldn't say. So if my wife don't talk to me a certain way, why do you think I'm gonna let some random female do it? I'm not doing that shit.
I can feel that.
My wife has never, since we've been together, she ain't never called me the B word. So I'm supposed to let females that's part of this cult movement come up here and call me the B word? What happened the last time that happened? My wife was sitting right here, and naturalistic Yahweh's wife tried to cuss me out. Then my wife got up and started cussing her out.
Well, maybe you shouldn't call people's heritage a cult.
Maybe they shouldn't talk trash about my wife.
Well, I agree. They
Maybe they
shouldn't talk
shouldn't be
trash
lying to
about.
my people.
Yeah, they shouldn't talk bad about your wife. She had nothing to do with it. Leave the wife and children out of it.
They blatantly be lying to people. They blatantly be lying to people. This map right here, it's 1290 AD. This is the original map. And then we find the map and it was in the late, I think the early 1600s. Like I said, and they know it because when you go get these images, they're coming off of the website, and the website clearly lets you know what it is saying. Matter of fact, let me see if I got it, because what's his name sent it to me. Because I'm not about to be on much. Because we be mad texting each other. So I gotta go find it in the text message. Because my boy Rob found that map. Earthspeaks worked me, bro. Go watch the YouTube debate. How he worked me. He ain't answer no question. He just pulled up an image. Y'all strange, bro. Let me see if this is the map. Gosh. It won't pull up. Oh, whoa, what the hell? What the hell just happened? Yeah, this is it. I'm about to send it to my email, and then I'm putting it on the screen. This map is from 1290. Okay. Bro, they not coming up here. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. They don't want to be proven wrong because it's a cult following. If they had accurate information, they would have been. They were supposed to been set up a meeting of the minds where they present their information, we present our information, and we just let it stand the test of time on YouTube. They never did it because they don't want us to debunk their shit with our information. And it ain't even a debunk. They just present their information, then we present our information. No side, the other side. They don't want to do that. Because we're gonna prove them to be out a liar. Some of these people that's claiming to be these indigenous, whatever they want to call themselves. Because like I said, every couple of months they change their identity because they got an identity crisis. They're not even who they claim to be. I don't care about that. I care about people just blatantly lying about information, and then they think that they called somebody in a situation where they can't wiggle themselves out of. Then they won't smoke. But before that, they over there in the corner crying with their head down with tissue blowing their nose. And the moment they think they aha, I got you moment, that's when they trying to go live on TikTok and start making YouTube videos because they think they caught you in the aha moment. Then when you push that shit back, you see they don't show up. Right? Right. Oh, this thing is taking all day. I got my resorts back, and it said that I'm Bantu, I'm Bantu, Bantu, Bantu. All these motherfuckers were
Well,
screaming Bantu, Bantu,
well,
Bantu, Bantu, Bantu. Then all of a sudden, they indigenous now. DNA is fake. Y'all, you wasn't saying that shit last year, last couple of years ago. You wasn't saying DNA was fake. I'm Bantu, Bantu, Bantu gang. Now I'm indigenous. I indigenous now. I not Bantu. We no black. They tried to get me to join the set.
no one's no
Bantu
one's
gang.
black though.
Bantu gang. Oh, bro, I'm not Bantu gang. I'm RBG'd up. I'm just trying to get.
Well, check,
Every time I send shit to my email, it either go real fast or it take all day going there. Me no black. Me no black. Me no black.
we're
Me
not
no
black.
Negro. I
We're not
indigenous.
black.
I indigenous now.
We not black though.
These people, they was look, and this is the sad thing, right? They was Bantu, 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 Bantu. Then they start shitting on the Africans. Then all of a sudden, they was like, oh, you know what? The Bantus are really from America. No. Keep that same energy. You were just shitting on the Bantus. Now you're trying to make them be part of America
Who
because
said,
the Bantu's
who
big in
said
Africa.
that? Who said Bantu is part of America?
Your buddies, your pals, Monty Moose, Yahweh, all of them, David, Godly, Goddess.
Monty doesn't really be on live.
Um,
What
I don't care.
goddess? What
I don't
goddess
care
is?
what Monty do. Monty's pushing a fucking code. He reads some shit. He be at mid sentence, and as soon as they say Africa, I don't want to read this no more. I'm gonna go to something else. If I see anything with Africa in it, I just
No,
blatantly dismiss it. He trash.
he actually studies.
He actually trash. Every time he pull up a book, we go get the book. If you don't believe me, go to part 1 and part 2 of the presentation. He was one of the first. He was one of the first people, first
I
city
don't
get
know
more
what.
facts debunked because they just say whatever they want. Here go the map right here. You see this? It
I
says
just don't understand.
1606 of Tartary in the northern part of Asia. Now let me see if it'll let me blow this up. Hold on, let me see. Now, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me. Oh, whoa! I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, I gotta click on it. You see there where it says 1290? It was like, look, this map is 1290 AD. But when you go back, let me get out of that. It's 1290. And there's America right here. Yep, this is America right here. He was trying to say, oh, it's a 1290 AD map. Well, when you go up here, what does it say? 1606. And was updated 1639. See? Right there, 1639. And over here, it says updated 1639, but it was originally 1606. So they blatantly be lying to their followers. This ain't a map from 1290. Let me see if they got the dude's name. I don't know. I don't see the dude's name. The dude that, what's his name? No, he know the dude that created this map. Rob, dude. They be both face flying. Oh, we got to come together. Why am I finna come together with people who giving false information and they bullying the code because they just want to be right? That's all it is. Again, the reason I can joke about Earth Speaks, because Earth Speaks just takes, like, I'm about to show you, because it's like y'all ain't got no comprehension skills when y'all start talking to certain people. Earth Speaks will take this image and do the same thing that Naturalistic Yahweh did and take the image, put it up on the screen, and since this map has 1290 on it, he's going to say, look, this is a map that dates back to 1290 AD with no source. But like I said, when you grab an image, it tells you what this is when you go to the website before you can even grab the image. This ain't a 1290 AD map. This map is 1606 on this map of the Tartary in the northern part of Asia. So this is after the colonizer came to America. That's what I tell y'all. When you grab an image from online, you can go click to see where the image comes from off the website, and it lets you know the image is describing on the website. I don't need to get up and grab an image and start freestyling. I read it verbatim off the website. Hey, my fault, y'all don't know how to do real research or have real comprehension skills. That's why 05 be killing y'all every time he go live. Because he pulls up the information. He goes exactly to the website. Because they all used to go to 05's live. They all used to go to his five. Oh, look, I'm giving him the business. I'm giving him the business. Oh no, he start pulling up them primary sources on y'all, going to everything y'all tell him to go to, and he kills y'all with that. Then y'all get in y'all feelings. Sorry, that's how it is. Any one of y'all want to step up and go to the YouTube, bang my line, hit me in the messenger. It don't matter which account you choose, I'ma see it. But I guarantee you, none of you gonna bang my line. None of y'all finna bang the line. It's big push season, and I'm on the hunt. Big push season, and I'm on the hunt. I told y'all, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, y'all should have left us alone. We was over here minding our religious business, dealing with religion. What'd she say? Y'all joking on a man that's been to these museums. Look, you know what? Black, whatever it is, go get her. We sent people to the same museums that Earth Speaks went to, and they talked to the curators of the museum. Matter of fact, the person that's over the Egypt museum, that's over the Egyptology department of the museum, Penn Museum, where Earth Speaks went, emailed me personally and let me know exactly about the Sphinx statue that Earth Speaks keeps trying to say is from America, and it's from Tennessee, or no, Memphis. I got all the emails. It's in the debate on YouTube. Y'all all cap. He cap. He one of the him and that Toto Cal dude are the biggest cappers on this TikTok, guys. My YouTube is shooting. Here we go. You can go to shooting. Here we go. You can go to part 3, African consciousness. Yeah, there they go with the agent stuff. I'm an agent, and y'all got 3 people that's part of that Black indigenous movement that used to work for the government. Get out of here with that dumb shit. I keep telling y'all this. None of these people's gonna show up to the YouTube. They just want to hide in TikTok. Bro, I'm not letting you up because you ain't gonna bring nothing. You just gonna want to talk trash. I have confidence. Show me your sources. Watch. It's the same thing with you. You just talk. You talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. You don't bring no primary sources.
All right, bring me up on the joint. I'm gonna bring a source for you.
No, I'm not doing that, bro. You had the chance.
Here go the source right here.
You sat there.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give you the source, man, just so you can stop playing.
You're
So to
gonna be on
stop
the
playing.
small screen today. You had the chance and you blew it. You had to go run and get the source because you didn't have it originally when you was up here. So you have to go get some new information and come back. I got it, bro. You tried.
I already have the sources already, man.
Then
You
why
know me.
didn't you
You
pull it
know
up?
I'm an ops.
Hey, since you're in front of the computer, can you check out the story of Cholot?
Who?
You see that right there,
Cholot.
boss?
It's XOLOT.
Okay, so what is that? What is that? Earth Speaks. What is that? Just tell me what it is, bro. Or maybe he got a call. He found. He probably did. Yeah, I know it is,
Was that
bro.
Earth Speaks talking or was that Elias?
No, that wasn't Earth Speak. I think Earth might have got a call.
Here I go right here. Here I go
Okay,
right
but
here.
what?
This
What
right
is
here.
it? What is it?
All right, I'm gonna show it to you. Bring me up. I'm gonna show it to you. This is the actual tribe of the Shiamaru right here. And as you can see here, this tribe is recognized by the UN, the United Nations. And as you can see here, this is the .org, not a .com, a .org. So this is an official site, an official
Bro, just because it
tribe.
got .org or .com don't mean it's not official, bro.
You
Come
can
on,
look
don't do
this
that
up.
shit.
This is recognized by the United Nations. So it
Okay, so what,
says
but what does it
the
mean?
Shia Maru. I'm gonna read it to you. The Shia Maru, the tribal government, um, and its news, services, and products. We stand for the indigenous governance of the so-called African American, who are really indigenous Americans. So I'm gonna get out the way. Y'all go ahead and screenshot this document,
You
and then I'm
right.
gonna show you.
Everybody screenshot this. Move your head so we can get it.
Screenshot it.
You know,
I'm
your
gonna get
head
it.
is
I'm
still in
gonna
the way.
relax.
Are the
No,
Shiamaru black?
now I don't see anything.
Are the Shiamaru black?
That's a spoof website. Did anybody get the screenshot?
Here go the screenshot, and it clearly says right here, we stand for the indigenous governance of the so-called African Americans. So yes, they are melanated.
I
And
didn't
it
say
says
them.
who are really indigenous Americans, and
Uh-huh.
this is a real site, and this is,
Okay, hold
like I
on,
said,
wait,
recognized by the United Nations.
wait.
And
If you
if
Hey,
you don't, when you go deeper into this site, which I'll show you the other link to this site, it shows you other receipts, and it says the Shia Maru are historically recognized as the Almec. The
okay,
Almec,
'cause
my
I'm about to
brother.
look this
The
up.
African American are the Almec, my friend.
so
XI.
if you don't believe the history of America, you can go and check out the Museum of the Americas in Madrid, and
What's up, Elias?
because other countries consider American historians lazy, to be lazy and manipulative. So you can look at the Museum of the Americas in Madrid. Okay, they have artifacts from America and everything, and they have their own people investigating. You can check that out.
Who look,
If you don't
who
believe
are
what you
the
find on the
Amaru
internet in the
Shi?
United
Look,
States.
the Shia Maru are historically called the Olmec. We are the oldest indigenous civilization
Oh,
in the
wait,
Americas.
wait, 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 wait. Because I know
Wait.
where you got this from. You got this from Ali Muhammad. That's where it comes from. It comes from the pseudo guy.
You
This
know,
guy right here. That's Ali Muhammad, and he changed his name
you
to
know.
these people up at the top.
You
His
know,
name is Exai Amaru.
now you mad. Oh, look. Oh,
This ain't
wow.
this ain't an authentic website, bro.
This
This is
is
just his
authentic
website.
and they are recognized by the United Nations, like I said.
Now they are. You right. They can now be recognized all they want. That don't mean that they ancient. It don't mean that they're ancient.
Oh,
Like
no,
I
oh, no.
said,
We argue all
y'all
that,
don't
like I
have reading
said.
comprehension skills at
We
all, bro.
argue
It's
all
cool.
that.
Yeah, I don't care,
It's so sad
bro.
that we,
It's
as an
okay.
entire collection of people that are
Yo!
colored, people that are
I
We
look,
are
considered
look,
the
black,
look, look.
oldest
we as
Matter of
an
civilization
fact,
on
entire
the
collection
planet,
of
the
people have
mother
fallen so
if you
far
didn't
from
know, wait,
knowledge
you
of
didn't
who we
debunk
are.
anything, bro. How'd you debunk me? That website was put
Yo,
up by
I
Ali
just
Muhammad.
literally slapped the shit out of you.
You don't understand nothing that you just read, and that doesn't
You got all
slap
them gray
anything.
That
hairs on
was the
your
You
face,
just
Will
you
Smith
and you
strange
don't
and
walking
know
up.
anything.
That
you
was
don't
That's
have
me,
reading
crazy.
Will Smith,
comprehension skills,
walking up
bro, to understand
and
nothing that
doing
I
what
just
I
said.
do.
It's all
Got
Keep my
right.
all
wife's
them gray
name
hairs on your
out
face and don't got
your
no
mouth.
wisdom. That's sad.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
You're not even married.
So check
Keep
out
my wife's.
what I told you, man. Like
I'm not
if
doing
you
that.
don't check out what I told you. Check out the Museum of the Americas in Madrid.
You know
Check
what?
out the
It's
artifacts
so
Yeah,
sad
about
that's
that
what I'm
we,
saying. They all do
as a
that. When you start
collection,
debunking them, they want to take little shots.
as
And
a
I keep telling
collection
you,
of
my wife
people,
don't have nothing to do with none of the shit I do on TikTok. But somebody always want to say something. Now, when she start going at y'all heads, don't say nothing.
he wasn't even talking about your wife. He was talking about his wife trying to be funny.
He ain't got no wife. He
That's what
live
I'm
with his
saying.
brother and his
Literally
mama.
what I just said. Literally what I
so
just said. So that's
so you're not
crazy that
you got the
we, as
computer
a
right there. You
collection
can
of
look it up.
people,
Bro, I'm about to
that
look
we are
into this
so-called
website.
black, have
I don't
fallen
know what it
so
is
far
you
from the true knowledge
talking about.
of who we actually are. It's so sad. Like, it's sad and it breaks my heart that people don't subscribe to the truth anymore and are gullible as hell and can find a website and absolutely wholeheartedly believe anything they find on that website without going to do further study just based off of their personal life experience. It's sad that people would rather believe the government, any form of government, rather than to believe historical documentation. It's sad that we as a people literally have the power to understand the beginning and the end of time, and nobody wants to pay attention to the end of time, which is soon approaching. It's sad that it's a lot of people that's about to die, and many of them are about to be caught off guard by their own death. And
Okay,
that's the worst part, is
so
that it's a
I'm
lot of
asking you
people
to check out something
that are
so
about to
you can see
die,
what you're
and
on.
many of them are about to be caught off guard by their
You
own
can
death.
actually check out the Muscogee
He,
tribe
he
in northern Mexico and look at the way they process the corn. It's very different than the way other most people in Mexico process corn. It's very different. You can check it out on YouTube.
Look,
The Muscogee tribe. You can look it up.
they got
Muscogee tribe in northern
they got
Mexico.
We
store
don't got a whole
product.
lot of time.
So
They
just
got
because you don't want to check it out, you just want to no. You can actually check
No,
the
it's not.
history
It's not.
of it.
It's not even about that. It's that when we're looking at,
time I start talking. Everybody want to start talking. I don't care about the stuff y'all talking about. I told you I was going to this right here. Store products, courses, and services. He's selling stuff. He is selling stuff. Look, apply, apply for nationality. Business
who?
registration apply. Aboriginal
Oh, you talking about
University.
that website?
Yep. Course registration. Aboriginal Medical Association. Finance Department. Labor Department. They even got a TV page. Oh, let's go to that. Oh, I gotta have a password to log in. I'm not doing all that. Go back. Look. Not only is he selling stuff, you have a rites of passage exam. Men's monthly basic training, women's monthly basic training, monthly 3-day fast. So what he's trying to get people to get healthy and stuff. But I think this our website was created in 2001 or 2011. I misspoke.
So, Fernandez, the guy that was up here, he knows a lot about, I guess, Mesoamerica and the history of the Mayans and Olmecs and stuff. He would have been someone good to talk to.
Hey brother, can I assist you a little bit on showing you how that works? Cause I got a count.
Okay, when was it? When was this website created?
I don't know.
You
What did the
you
live say?
asking me when? Let me first tell you about when they was established. This is not a modern thing. They've been established for a long time. Don't you know they just came out of the rough and wanting to open up their services and products to people is because they feel like the most Aboriginal people of this land are not catching on to what's actually going on in the government. They are the first organization, along with Mexican Moors, to combat the United States government and every other government around the world regarding our Aboriginal state as so-called Black African Americans in the United States. You have to understand what you're reading as well. You want to operate with wisdom by taking your time. When someone brings you something, just like the guy was trying to tell you about the coal, the sulfur in Africa. Africa is the least country in the world to produce sulfur. It may be sulfur there, but there's no acute knowledge of that. It's just a grander
Don't do
thing that
that.
it actually is.
Don't say it's no acute knowledge of it there. He was about to read the report, and earthspeaks kept cutting him off. He was going to read that they found sulfur in Africa. So it's
You
there.
know how they found, okay, but you know how they found the sulfur. See, that's a modern thing to Africans. Africans weren't dealing in sulfur like they were in Canada and America, which is Tamari or whatever country you want to call it, but we already know the ancient name of it. That was a more vast production of natural gases and things like that, and commodities that they were actually exchanging and using, you know what I'm saying, to prolong the longevity of their life. They didn't do that in Africa back then in those ancient times. That's what you have to be aware of.
And you know this
So
for
most of
certain.
them, yes, because sulfur comes from volcanic areas with the most volcanoes. That's where you get the
And
most sulfur
Africa,
from.
and Africa ain't got volcanoes.
They have volcanoes, but they don't have the producing volcanoes that produce mass amount of sulfur. Do you understand that? Therefore, life cannot generate without sulfur. In other words, why Africa does the most trading and why they have the most mineral resources there is because it's undeveloped land. They're finding these things out. That this stuff has been hidden to the original Hamitic people back in the ancient times, if you want to be biblical. So you
No,
have to
I don't
open
want to
your
be
mind up a
biblical because
little
I don't
bit.
believe in biblical bullshit.
Well, that's you, but you cannot refute the fact that most of the world does. And you have to break through their concepts in order to be able to expose the truth that, you know what I'm saying, according to what it actually is, because most of the people has been manipulated and discombobulated mentally and spiritually and physically by these colonizing societies. You have to understand that. That's what they call a race. That's why they call it a race, because they're an advanced movement, you know what I'm saying, operative to get past you people or us people so that they can have the most accurate knowledges in the world. A lot of people don't realize that most of the knowledge we're getting now comes from the vaults of Rome and the Vatican. They have a papal treaty where they among themselves agreed to release information like they've been hoarding from the beginning of time, to release it to the public every 100 years. Okay, so it is a lot of the Mexican Moors and the ARNA. They are operating at a speed that none of you brothers can, because you're just coming into the formality of knowing that this knowledge even exists. So they are a prominent government nation that is recognized by the United Nations completely, which is the nation of all nations. They are unified nations that
Okay,
recognize each other
what
as
does that
operating
hold
as
on,
a
listen,
one.
bro. What does that have to do with them being ancient?
They have learned all the things that the government has learned. They learned it from these Aboriginal people. They just turned around and start utilizing it for bad. This is where you get the idea of blood sacrifice and land offerings or offerings. You have to understand that it's a pace you have to pick up on. A lot of people are more advanced in knowledge and intelligence, but both, to be particular, are not the same things. Okay, so you have organizations and people that can actually speak up for these organizations that don't want
I'm
to
not
come to
knocking.
TikTok.
I am not knocking this organization. What I'm simply
Oh,
telling
no,
you.
I'm not saying. I'm just trying to say that, well, you offer this is the play of life, how they made it, not where it came from, because where it came from, we were all neighbors and we had our own things, and we didn't have to create monies to exchange. We exchanged what we were good at, what we did, what we were capable of doing, and our superhuman powers, what we were able to do, and that will be able to service other people, not just ourselves. So if I invented a medicine as an Indian tribe, I would share it with other Indian tribes, because it can't go no further. You ask about like things that has something to do with, in particular, people. Why is he selling things? Well, let me explain something to you. If you don't have a flow of
That's
currency
not
of
what I
anything that's
said.
good,
I said
second,
I'm telling people the stuff that he's giving. That's what I was
right?
doing.
Those are offerings. Those are offerings. Now you have, and for an
Uh-huh.
offering, you
Just like
for an offering, yeah,
genealogy records, right?
yeah,
2023 constitutional dues,
yes,
constitutional and laws, and apply for
yes,
nationality.
right.
So this is another where you can apply for nationality. So he's selling stuff.
Well, no, he has ability to sell an offering, and then you talking about sell, but they look at it as an offering. Look, when you
It
exchanging in
doesn't
an
matter
offering,
how he
or you
looks
giving
at
an
it,
offering.
bro. He's selling shit.
That's
Well,
weird.
listen,
That's
brother.
weird to me. How,
Like I said, hold on.
how
Let me
are
get
you
this
here to
out.
help
Let me
your
get this
people,
out.
but you're charging them?
If I help 100,000 people out of a million, I've accomplished my position as trying to show. It ain't up to me to allow that 100,000 people gonna get it. But now that the time that I took to accumulate and help other people, I could not accumulate myself to be able to sustain, while the other government is actually applying more laws and pressures that it has to be paid for. Do you understand? You cannot topple down a government without working from the inside of it
Okay, so
itself.
how much does this cost?
It varies, because I know that the organization they'll accept anything. They'll accept like not only just money. They'll accept coins of silver and gold at a certain weight. They're trying to financial. They're trying to make substantial their financial operators. That way they're able to operate for a very period of time. They won't be able to operate their uses because they have so many people trying to come to them with their hands out, and it's only so many of them. But what they don't do is fail to go to these organizations, these so-called government openings, where they allow the public to come in and speak and help change laws. They apply their treaties, they file lawsuits, they do all these things, they combat the governments. That's why they're recognized.
Uh-huh.
They're not penny. It's two
So
of them. It's only
if you
two.
guys did a health consultation, 1 hour is $500. Economic consultations, 1 hour, $500.
And all that has been
Damn.
changed.
Can we get a
It's been
can we sign up for a medical, what is this? A medical card, like a medical card for this organized
First
this national.
first you will receive the free information. Then, if you don't understand that, then to be able to do it on your own independently, then you may pay for the consultation. Do you get it? So the advertisement is there, does not mean that that's the point. Do you understand? They don't pay. They don't offer. They don't accept monies for things like that,
In order
because
for you to
they
stay in the
don't deal in that
nation,
kind of currency.
So you can fill out your nationality. You got to give up your
Yeah,
phone
free,
number, your address, your
free of
driver's license,
charge,
your social security number,
free of charge,
your
free of
birth,
charge.
your state, the
That's
mother.
right.
Yeah, he want everything from you. He just can't do this shit for free. Why he need my social security number?
Because he got, man, bro. I don't look. I'm not him, but I can tell you what I know, how it operates. All of that stuff costs because why the most of the systems that are operating under those things that for him to identify you and bring you out of the system, those people charge the money. They want the money. You see what I'm saying? But they got a way of doing it so that everybody be able to know what's going on actually when it comes to you paying for it. You're not paying for a service to just live and be nothing and not contribute to what you done took from. You are a natural human, like we all supposed to contribute to the same common cause. And that's
Okay, but
life.
listen,
Life,
bro.
period.
Listen, you done had a lot of these people do the same thing he did and took people's money. You had a lady on TikTok that was doing that more shit, taking people's money, right?
You
So
okay?
what I'm saying is, he want people to trust him with this website, but we done seen all this scandalous stuff happen in the community.
Hold on, let me
I'm
I
not
can take
saying
you.
that this ain't legit,
Okay.
cause he might, cause
But you can go to the
he
United
a good
Nations and
brother.
see the name in the.
He does
You
a
can go
lot
to
of
the
good
United
in the
Nations and
community.
see.
So
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying the website's fine. I'm just saying who got $500 for an hour of a health consultation, bro?
You might not have it today, but you will tomorrow. You
I
you,
won't,
you got to apply yourself.
bro. Listen,
Okay. They're not saying basically, oh, if you can't pay $500, we're not gonna help you. That's not what they saying. Because they help so many people who don't even have enough money, who are not even turning in any kind of money. They still helping them. They have court. They have real actual court scenes that are public, so people can see how they operate. And not one time have I seen any of those brothers have an argument or debate like most of us do on these TikToks when we trying to offer knowledge and empowerment to the people. I don't see that. You
listen,
see what I'm
because
saying? They have a.
you probably don't know who this brother is down here at the bottom. Like, really got into him. Oh, okay. Let me consider.
I don't know too many people personally, but I do observe. I do observe a lot of people pages and a lot what they talking about. I do. That's one of my
This
things.
dude right here. You do know he did a lot of debates. He did a lot of debating. A lot of them.
Yeah, I know that.
So he did the same thing we doing now. He ain't no better than me. The last time I seen him in a debate, he was on Sign Under TV trying to prove
Okay,
that we are the original people of this land, and they basically was giving them the smoke.
okay, but how did he prove it? And he's recognized by the United Nations.
Again,
That's that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you,
his organization is recognized. It's like y'all reading. Just read it. Just go back to the mission statement and read all of this.
bro. I went to the UN site and I seen their nation listed. I seen two of them. I
Look,
see the Mexican.
Chronicles
I,
of History of West African Political States records. So he's not saying, oh, I'm not from Africa. He ain't saying he ain't from Africa.
yeah. He'll tell you that.
So
That's why I say you gotta research him.
listen, hold on, wait. I don't even know why Earth Speaks pulled this up because this guy, not have any ancestry from Africa. Earth Speaks says we ain't got no African ancestry. So
Brother.
I don't know why he pulled this up when this dude don't even agree with the website he just told me to look up. So he just
Nah,
played this out.
I don't
Earth
think that
Speaks,
you. I don't think you
Earth
talking
Speaks.
about the
If
same
you
brother
still
because
listening, hold
his
on,
name is
bro.
not his name
Earth
is not.
Speaks, if you're listening, pull the quarter out your ass if you played yourself. This man has ties to Africa. He's saying that the African came over here and they're original people. Our speaks don't believe in none of that, but he gave me a website that confirms that these people are actually from Africa. See, that's what I'm saying. He don't have reading comprehension
No,
skills.
bro.
He
No,
pulled
bro.
up a
You
source
talking
that
about
debunked
somebody
him.
totally different. You talk about somebody totally different, bro. Like for that matter, I'm not. I gotta bounce, bro. Like I'm not gonna go there because I know that this is not gonna get nowhere. You're talking about somebody totally different from the
No, no,
actual.
no, 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 no. The
Yes,
dude that
sir.
was just up
Yeah.
here and gave me this website. His name is The Earth Speaks. He told me to go to this website. I know exactly who I'm talking about. This guy, Ali Muhammad. I'm gonna go down so you can see the brother one more time, because I used to follow this man in 2013 and 14. Him. This is Ali Muhammad. He still claims African ancestry. He says we come from Africa and we the original people of this land from Africa. So I don't know why Earth Speaks gave me this website to go to when they don't even have the same ideology. So Earth Speaks just played itself. Earth Speaks played itself with this website. I told y'all, they don't have reading comprehension skills. Matter of fact, we're going to save this. Let's just save that. We're going to save it.
Someone says, watch the videos. He says that Africans came from America. That's what
Yes, this
somebody
dude
said in
says
the
that.
chat.
Yeah, Ali Muhammad says that. He don't say, Ali Muhammad don't say, no, human civilization started in America and then moved into Africa and we taught them everything they know. That's not what Ali Muhammad says. So Earth Speaks displayed itself because he ain't got reading comprehension skills because he just wants to be right. I told y'all, it's a different beast. When you actually got to read the sources you put up instead of just taking screenshots and telling people what it is.
Ooh, I'm late for work. Oh, I gotta go deal with animals today. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've seen that website before. Something about the whole Moorish movement, kind of like, it seems like a trap.
I'm not saying the website looks really legit, but he's selling shit. Look, the lost Aboriginal heritage of the so-called Negro African American, resolving a historical, political, and economic identity crisis. It says, what about the African slave trade? How do we know we were our ancestors come from? The history left in the treaty documents, record of the chronicles of the history of West Africa, political states, and the records of the Christian political inquisition of European states proves beyond reasonable doubt the European, specifically the Dutch, British, French, Portuguese, and the Spanish, allied with the African kingdoms of Wida, the Oyo kingdom of Dahomey, and other African kingdoms to unlawfully enslave our people who were predominantly Moors, indigenous Muslims of what? Africa. That's fucking ball game. Like I said, he didn't read this shit. He ain't got no reading comprehension skills, and he brought it to me thinking that he proved the point. That's what I'm telling you. They don't want to go to the YouTube. He wanted to stick to TikTok, and then he left. Right? This don't prove Earth Speaks point. This goes against everything Earth Speaks stands for. But he brought it up, and I'm glad this shit's recorded. So everybody that follows me, y'all go to this website. Let me go to the top. Remember, this is where it's going to be. For all the people that follow me, right here, where it says, what about the African slave trade? How do we know? How do we know? How do we know where our ancestors in Africa come from? That's where it's going to be. That just debunks everything that Earth Speaks stood for, and he's the one that gave me the website. It's a different ballgame when you mess with Big Push, because Big Push pushed back. So I'm going to go on up. This is where you go right here. If you put this right here in, this tribal thing, the government automatically gonna pop up and then you just click it. Show y'all. I'm gonna show you on my phone.
Oh man.
See, I put in the XI Amaru tribal and the government popped up and I clicked it and I filled it in. I'm gonna put it so y'all can see it. That's how you spell it.
Is it bad for me to sit out in front of my job or this job I'm working late and eating?
We're gonna come out there and tell you the fuck in.
I'm gonna tell them if I don't eat, I'm gonna be cranky.
Talking about, oh, I gave you that smoke. You don't want none for me. I am the source. You just debunk yourself. Since you the source, you just debunk yourself with your own source, bro. He got on here yelling about the site, but he didn't get an ID card to the XI. He didn't even read the site, bro. He didn't read the site. Somebody gave him this, and he just threw it up thinking he was about to push my shit in, and he pushed his own shit in. He grabbed the quarter, he bent over, and he slowly pushed the quarter in. That's what he did. This website is telling these people that they ancestors, it says they got the documentation. Documentation. When you go down here, he got, nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Right here. No, did I pass it? Right here. It says, look, they got political states and the records of the Christian Inquisition of the European states prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the Europeans, specifically the Dutch, British, French, Portuguese, and the Spanish, allied with the African kingdoms of Wida, the Oyo Kingdom, Kingdom of Dahomey, and other African kingdoms to unlawfully enslave our peoples who were predominantly Moors, indigenous Muslims of Africa. So this does not agree with anything that earthspeaks stands for, and he the one that gave me the website because he didn't fact check his source. He just put it up here. That's why I tell y'all, let's go to the screen. Now, if I his people would have showed up to the YouTube and then he would have pulled this up, I would have took him right here and read this, and he would have tried to do some trickery. Oh, it says that, but that's not. No. Let's call this man and see what he. Let's call Ali Muhammad and see what he means in this paragraph right here, because he ain't gonna say the same thing that's coming out of Earth Speaks' mouth. Like I said, these people got an agenda to push. They're a cult, and y'all just seen it.
Now, all of us are not in a cult.
The majority of y'all. Hold on. Oh, this is funny. It is.
Who lied on their genealogy? Who did?
A lot of people. I ain't giving out the names because I ain't the one that brought you all the talking.
All right. Oh.
Look, it says they are the descendants of the oldest Aboriginal Americans and the Moors of West Africa. So they claim in Africa. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Demo,
Bro,
let me
yes,
try
I'll
some.
eat the bully. I am not the bully at all. Hey, it's cool, but they come for me, but they can't take down the big. They can't take. It's like when you play King of the Hill. You play King of the Hill, and everybody try to push everybody off the hill. Yeah, I ain't pushed Big Push off the hill yet. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. Take that replacement guy over here. Earthspeaks brother gonna get his stuff pushed in.
Hi.
Oh, that was funny. It's like, no. Earthspeaks was like, don't worry, David, I got this. He was like, Big Push, give me the knife. I'm gonna push my own shit in. That's why he left. He was like, oh, it's getting hot. I'm out. Oh, he's actually gonna read it. I told y'all. This is on my channel. When you come over here, you gotta prove your case in court. I don't do that image. You can't just put up an image and start freestyling. We gotta go to the website where you got it from. And we're gonna read verbatim, line for line, bar for bar. This ain't DJ cut the beat. This ain't wilding out. And they cannot do that. That's why they don't mess with me. They can talk their little junky jokes. They can say whatever they want about my hairline. I don't care. They can talk trash about me being overweight. I don't care. Look, Suiton's fat ass. Oh, I don't care about that. Come deal with the information. Y'all can't. Because I debunk y'all every time. I'm the king of the hill. Matter of, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Because I want y'all to see this. I'm going to put it in your face. You see that? The king of the hill. The adjustment syndicate. Come get adjusted. I'm up. Look, I'm at the top. I'm at the top. I'm at the top of the hill, at the edge, dangling my feet, and Mo standing right behind me eating a sandwich. Mo standing right behind me eating a sandwich. On the right side of Mo is Rob. Rob got the laptop doing extensive research, and then giving a lecture on the side of Rob on African studies and cultures. Yo, what did they want? Oh, and Buck on the side of port teaching about economics and generational wealth. This is sad. We're the only people at the top of the hill. And I'm just sitting there over the edge, like, come push me. Push me. I dare you to push. I dare you to push. And Mo like, yeah, I dare you to push him. Oh. Earth Speaks thought he was eating. I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna push his shit. I know he did. But that's what we do over here. We read the source. He should know that. He followed me before. We read the source. I don't do that freestyle. We've never done. Matter of fact, we do a little freestyle. We do a little, especially when it comes to religion. We do a little freestyle. But after we do the freestyle and they want us to pull it up on the screen, we pull it up on the screen. Yeah, when I pulled this up, that's when he left. He thought I wasn't. He's like, look, you can go here. You screenshot it. I screenshot the shit of that, and I went to my phone while he was in the screen. When he was in the screen, I put it in my phone, and then as soon as I put in tribal government popped up, I clicked it and I sent it to my YouTube, and then I sent it to my email. Went to my email and popped it right on the screen, and then right after that, he left. Yeah, I don't know who this private dude is. If you got something to say, you can come on up here too. I didn't pull this website up. He did. He told me to screenshot it. So we pulled it up. Oh, you already know. He did a drive by. Oh shit. He was like, no. He's like, child of the sun, watch out. I got this. Mo, move. Rob, move. Port, I don't even want to talk to you, Port. Just let me slide. I want that guy over there. I want Suit. He's like, Buck, I ain't even got no problem with you, Buck. He walked right up to me like he wanted to smoke. Earthspeaks was like, Suitin. I was like, yes, Earthspeaks, what do you want? He was like, you said you changed your name to Big Push. I want you to push my shit in. I was like, you sure? Is that what you want, Earthspeaks? He was like, matter of fact, give me the knife. I'm going to push my own shit in slowly. And he stabbed himself in the chest. And he looked at me, and I looked at him. He looked at me and said, why you let me push my own shit in like that? I was like, bro, you told me to, but I didn't think you were gonna let me do it. And I looked at him while he was falling on the floor. I was like, why would you think I wouldn't let you do it? Why would you think that? Uh-uh. Oh man, this was epic. Oh man. I think Kenya left. Hold on, I gotta drop her real quick. Boop. This was fun. He will be back with another. Yeah, probably. I give him that. Hey, he tried it. He tried it. You don't want none with me. No, bro, calm down. You all right. This wasn't even aimed at him. I didn't even know he was coming with this. I thought this was going to be some good information that was going to push my shit in, and it didn't really do that. No, that's my wife in the background. She had a hard day at work. She's knocked out. She is knocked out. She all right. I'm about to get her something to eat. Yeah, his feelings definitely hurt. He in the corner crying again. Somebody get that man a tissue. Yeah, I'm about to get on off here, y'all. I thought Port would have went live or something, yo. I ain't heard from that man. I think he text messaged one thing in the group text. But yeah, y'all, let me go back up so y'all can get this website. Y'all can go there and read the rest of it. I'm not knocking. You gotta eat. He gotta pay some shit. You know what I'm saying? But $500 for 1 hour, bro. This is the consultation. Yeah. And we had like 100 or something people in here. Only got 9,000 likes. That's mad crazy, yo. Now he used to do a lot of good with health. He used to do a lot of good with health. Oh, thanks, Energy. Hey, this wasn't even me. Y'all say good job, Earth Speaks. Say good job, Earth Speaks. That's all him. It's a different ball game when you can't just put up an image like this. Let me show y'all again. When you put up an image like this, just start talking about it. We don't do that over here. We don't just put up images. Let me see if I can go back and just start talking about these images. We actually go to where the website is. So y'all see what I just showed y'all, right? We do this right here. We go to where the website is. You see that? That's what we do. We go to where the website is and we go into it. All that stuff I showed y'all, some of them are right here.
and we click it, and it tells us exactly what it is. Like here, look. Uh-oh, that's the same ones. We see that? That's that $100 note right there. That's after they revised it and put it on the $100 bill. Because it originally was on the $50 bill. Sad. What you wish you would have, what happened? Yeah, I wish I would. Don't worry, I'm going to throw it up on the YouTube. Matter of fact, if TikTok lets me download it as soon as I get off, I'm going to throw it up. Yeah, he came to recharge his fame. I don't know what the bro was thinking. I asked him questions he couldn't answer, then he left, and he came. It's like he went and got some new information and came back and thought he was about to destroy me. And he took the knife out of my hand. Soon, why you let me do that to myself? Bro, you told me to let you. You could have stopped me. No, bro. He was gasping. I'm bleeding. No one makes me bleed my own blood. You said I came to realize that you ain't really popping until you beefing with us. I think that's what it is. I think that's exactly. I'm trying to get 05 over here, bro. He be by himself. I be feeling sad, but he hold his own. They scared to go into his live. They don't go in his live. They don't go in Fanta's live. Fanta be bringing that heat. Don't let them numbers fool y'all. Because y'all go into Fanta's live, he be having like 8 to 13 people in there. But he be reading a lot of good ass information, giving people that work. They ain't messing with him. I wouldn't want to mess with him in no type of debate on any topic. He can dabble in and out. He can play with actual facts, and he can play with mythology, like the historicity of where these myths come from. I don't think they want that. I don't think they want that. And when it comes to the Sahara Desert and Mega Chad, I don't think nobody messing with him on that. I don't think nobody messing with him when it comes to the Sahara Desert. They better leave him alone on that. Yeah, I know. He be having that white screen up. He just gotta put a green screen up and just start reading this information and not putting it up on the thing. Or switch to this. I'm gonna show y'all. If my phone don't glitch. He will have to switch to this. That's what he gotta go to. This right here. So the image could just be up there while he reading it. If he stay in this right here, it's cool because you can see the comments. But I'm gonna get with my boy though. Don't worry. Yeah. Shit, I need glasses. I think they gonna make me get them before the end of the year anyway. Yeah, but let me get off here and order my wife some food, y'all. I gotta order her some food and the kids some food. Go hit them TikTok streets, y'all. Y'all gonna see me. I'll probably be out there with y'all. But we gonna be on the same blocks, hitting the streets. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and close out. Remember, if TikTok let me put this up tonight, I'm gonna put it up tonight. And it's gonna be called Earth Speaks. Took the knife out of my hand and pushed his own shit in. Yeah, Vanta, go start your live, bro. We gonna come over there to yours. Yeah, sometimes When I end my TikToks, TikTok will say it had a problem trying to download it. Like I got like 14 or 15 TikToks that I can't download because it says there was an error and TikTok couldn't download it. And then nobody got banned or none of that. So I'm gonna see. I'll let y'all know when if Vanna go live. Vanna, you got to use this green screen right here, bro. When you go live, the next time you go live, use this green screen because people can't read the comments because that your white background. All right, y'all.